Oh, what's it like out? Oh God, another miserable day. Hang on a minute. This is December. Oh, let's take this off. Oh yeah, that was very nice. Put up the new one then. Very nice. Month 1, January. Awesome. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for another video. Happy New Year everybody. Even though it's miserable as shit here. It's been raining since I got up this morning. Clouds are miserable as crap. So I suppose that's a good way to start the year. So it's Monday, New Year's Day, January the 1st, 2018. And I'm going to try and go and do a little bit of Blu-ray hunting today. I don't think there's crap out today, but we'll have a look, see if there's any rogue DVDs or maybe a few low-budget Blu-rays that are released. You know, not big releases. I don't think there's any big releases whatsoever. So we'll try that at Sainsbury's. We'll do that at Ashford. I need to go up to Maidstone. Lulu and Claire spent the whole New Year's in London in a beautiful hotel, she was telling me, overseeing the London Eye, you know, the big wheel that goes round. So they would have got spectacular views of the fireworks going off over the Thames. So hopefully she snapped some pictures or some video and maybe I can upload that. I hope you all had a good New Year's, got pissed and did go out partying and all that kind of shit. And where did you see the New Year? Stick it down in the comments. You know, did you go out to parties, or did you go to some big events like Times Square or London, Hogmanay, anything like that? I'd be interested to see what people did. Myself, I finished work at 8 o'clock yesterday, so I watched the New Year in on my 65-inch 4K TV with my mum, with a little bit of tipple, and watched Graham Norton and Nile Rodgers and Chic, and we boogied the night in. Don't boogie, Paul. It's not a sight you want to see. So anyway, it's getting very steamed up in here, so I better crank the old heaters on. Yeah, I'm hopefully wanting to pop into Curry's and John Lewis as well today. No, I won't explain now, just in case they haven't got it, but I'm going to go and have a look, and then I'll tell you all about it a little bit later on. As it's New Year's Day, I think the shops are only open for a couple of hours today, so I think they're only open until 4 p.m. And it's nearly 5 to 12, so yeah, I've only just got up, you lazy bastard, so better shut up and get on the fucking road, hey? So, next stop will be, well, I'm going to stop at McDonald's and get me spiced cookie latte, because I need warming up. It'll be Ashford at Sainsbury's, so I'll see you in a little while. Bye, let's get on the road. So just went into Curry's at Folkestone. Didn't have what I wanted. They had loads of other ones like it, but not the one that I wanted. So we're up at Ashford now. Just went to go into John Lewis. Bastards are closed. Don't they want to sell any stuff on New Year's Day? Crikey. And now we're at Sainsbury's. So we're going to pop in here, have a look at, see if there's any Blu-rays. And then the last stop will be Curry's here in Ashford. And then if it's not there, I'll tell you what it is anyway afterwards. And then I'll just have to fucking order it online. So, still miserable as shit out there. So as you can see through there, let's go into Sainsbury's and see if there's any crap in today. So 49-inch LG TV there. It's pretty good. £420. I got quite a few other big screens as well. Bush, Sony, what else they got here? They've got a 4K upscaling Blu-ray player, I think that is, for £70. This is a pretty good deal. Samsung 4K HDR 50-inch TV, and it's £500. So that's a pretty good deal. You probably find it a little bit cheaper online. But also there's a 49 inch as well. 50, 49. Just go for the extra inch. But sound bars here as well. They've got a whole section here in Sainsbury's with all the electrics, £169. So that's pretty good. And over here they got some nice Blu-ray players and the UB400 4K player for £240. That's quite steep. Well, there's no new Blu-rays, but they got Daniel Radcliffe's Jungle in on DVD. I'm surprised they haven't got this on Blu-ray. I don't know why they haven't got it on Blu-ray. But anyway, that's £8. There's also Stratton with Dominic Cooper as well. Really liked him in Preacher. I'm looking forward to watching Preacher Series 2. So that looks pretty good at £8 as well. And also the weekly disaster film, Armageddon America. They Stole Our Country. Bit of a Cloverfield looking cover, that. So it's probably a really low budget, crappy special effects film for £7. Jeepers Creepers 3. I'm not into the big Jeepers Creepers stuff like that, but I think there was something dodgy about the director of that, wasn't there? He was a pedo or something. I don't know. But everything else is exactly the same. Nothing else new at all. Yeah, so that was it on the, I wouldn't say the Blu-ray side, because there was shit all in on Blu-ray. I'm surprised they didn't have the Jungle one though, because I would have picked that up. So maybe they just haven't got it in, or they're getting it in tomorrow because it's New Year's Day today. But there's a bloke walking past me with a big Samsung UHD TV, 40 inch. So he's gone into the sales. There he goes. Gonna get wet, mate. Yeah, so where were we? I've lost my train of thought now. I was just fixated. Oh look, there goes a 4K TV past my windscreen. Anyway, just going to pop down now to Curry's. See, this is the last chance that I've got today to see if they've got it. And then I'll tell you all about it. There's a bit of a hint there in Sainsbury's. And then after that, up to Maidstone. Pop into Lou and Claire's. Because I need to check on little Maya. Check on the little cat. Because they've been away for a day, so make sure some food there and give her a cuddle and get her in out of the rain. It hasn't stopped raining. Christ, it's pissing it down. It's been pissing it down all day, so that's not a good start to 2018. But anyway, let's get down to Curry's and see if they've got what I've been looking for. Okay, last stop, so Curry's, oh you can't see that very well, Curry's PC World, so let's pop in there and have a look. Okay, so we've just got to find our way up here to the 4K Blu-ray section. All 4K players. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. I am looking for a specific one. It's a Panasonic one. Oh, there's the UB900 down there, but I can't stretch that. That's a bit too expensive for me at the moment. Samsung. That's the one. £129. Oh, right, okay. Brilliant. See if they've got any stock. Where were the days where you could go into a shop, find something on the shelf, grab it, buy it and take it home? No wonder so many people are ordering online these days. Got in there. There was the one I specifically was going to get, the Panasonic UB300. I know it's a no whistles, no bells 4K Blu-ray player. It's one of the basic ones. And it was £129, and that's the one I was prepared to get. So I knew what I wanted. But the one that was on the shelf there was the UB390, which has got the chroma, whatever that is. So that was one even better, and that was £129. There was a box there, a display box, so I picked that up. Was prepared to take that to the pay tills, because that's what I thought I needed to do. But I thought, let's grab a woman first and see if she can have a look at the stock. So she looked at the stock. No stock. No stock. Nearest stock is something like Croydon, and I'm not driving to Croydon. They have got the UB300 on the computer in Maidstone, where I'm going now, but she can't guarantee it's actually in stock. What? Because of their systems are on a sort of like a delay. So even though it might say 1 or 2 items in stock, they could have sold them a couple of hours ago. And apparently she couldn't even order them online. But I might be able to get the UB90 £429 for £129 if I order it online, pay and order it online within the next 7 hours, and then I can get it delivered, and either get it delivered at home or deliver it to a store and go and pick it up. It's going to mean a couple of days. I was hoping to get it today and maybe get it set up in the next 2 days, but I'm going to have another look on like Amazon and have a look online, and I don't know, look at Curry's online and John Lewis. But anyway, so didn't get what I was going to get today, so that's the way things go. I'm not surprised really at £129, because that's a bloody good price for a 4K player, even though it's a low one, you know. I'd love the UB900, the Panasonic UB900, but it's about, what is it, £300–400. Eventually I might be able to pick that one up. But anyway, let's stop waffling on about 4K for now, and bugger off to Maidstone and go and have a look and feed the poor cat. Otherwise I'll get up there and she'll be a skeleton laying on the floor. So I'll see you in a little while. So I'm up at Lulu and Claire's now, so I'm just trying to find Maya, so we'll have a look around and see if she's here. I'm going to just show you a little bit around here. I'm sure they won't mind. I don't know if I can see her in here. Are you in the little bed? Are you in there? No. I think it's a nice little hut that she's got, but I'm sure she must be out and about somewhere. I'll show you a little bit down here. Hopefully it's not too slippery. Oh, don't slip over, Paul. I've got a lovely shed there with some nice little chairs that go down on the decking. Look at all this lovely brickwork down here. Really nice it is. And in the summer, we go down here. Oh, it is a very slippery. Right, let's try not to slip over on the leaves. And we're down at the riverside here in Maidstone, and as you can see all around, the river doesn't look very appetising in the winter. Nice big houses up there, but in the summer it's really nice and clear, and you get swans and ducks and all sorts of shit. And down on the deck in here, we've got all the leaves from the fall and everything, but that'll be all swept away. And we set up all the chairs, the tables and chairs down here. Have a nice old decking down here. It's really nice in the summer, because you can sit down here, eat a ham and cheese sandwich and a ice cold Coke, and just watch the boats go past. So that's really nice. As I say, winter, it looks a bit crap at the moment because all the leaves are fallen. But there's the big old house there. So if I show you a little bit around the living room here, I'm sure Lulu and Claire won't mind, as long as I stick to the good stuff. Okay, so here's my big old X curved 4K TV that I had down in the front in the dining room. And it's a nice old setup here. Got the Blu-ray in the sky and everything down there. Look at that floor, that's a gorgeous floor. That was the original floor that was down from the previous tenants. And got a beautiful big old Christmas tree there. Lots of bits and pieces on it. The most wonderful time of the year. But it's gone now, so I'm sure they'll be putting that away as soon as they come back from London. And then over here, we've got a couple of funny old figures here. Claire did tell me their names, but I can't remember them. And Noel, lovely big old clock up here on the wall, really nice clock. Nice big piece of art up here on the wall, which I think came from the range. There's another one on the other wall, so I'll show you that one in a minute. Yeah, so here's the other one, which really goes well with the whole contour of the room. Really nice, really well. Claire's certainly got an eye for decoration. I'm not sure about Lou. I love to. And down here, we've still got a nice little Christmas setup with the little houses. This looks really good when it's all lit up. And this was a really nice novel idea, putting this big sheet underneath it. So maybe they'll add to it next year. It'd be nice to have like a little fairground and that sort of thing. So that's really nice. And this big old picture up here as well. This looks really nice as well. So this is a recent addition. It used to have the bracket on the wall up here when the old TV was on there, but now we've got the 4K and it's down on the stands. Because the stand there as well that the TV is on was actually my old stand as well, but when I tried to put my 65-inch on it, it went off the edges. So I had to just bung it in the back of the car and bring it out for Lulu and Claire. Oh, lovely cup of tea. What's that say on the other side? Oh, that's so true. And a nice bowl of rainbow unicorn Fruit Loops. Lovely. Well, there was no sign of little Maya, so she must be out exploring somewhere or dossing it out in one of the neighbours' gardens. But she's got some food out there and under the table, and also a little hut there with a bed. So, and it's not cold. It's not been cold the last couple of days, so she's set. She's fine. So far as my 4K Blu-ray hunting is concerned, I went online. Had a look at the Curry's website. There's no, you know, the Panasonic UB390 that was also down to £129. Not available anywhere. You can't get it delivered. Can't get it delivered to your house. And I tried like a 50-mile radius. It can't be delivered to the local store. So they must be completely out. People have probably bought them all up for Christmas. But I went on to John Lewis's website, and they can deliver the UB300, which was the original one that I was going to go for. So I ordered that online, and that's going to be delivered tomorrow to the Ashford John Lewis store. So I can go and pick it up after 2 o'clock, after 2 p.m. So I can get my 4K player tomorrow. Didn't think I'd do it so soon, but now that I've got really nice setup downstairs with the 65-inch 4K with HDR, I thought let's go get a Blu-ray player, get a 4K Blu-ray player for it as well. And I've got a couple of 4K Blu-rays anyway, so that came with the Spider-Man Homecoming and the War for the Planet of the Apes. So I'm already set to start watching 4K. As it goes upstairs, I'm not quite ready yet to equip the room for 4K because it's going to cost a bit. Basically, I've got the nice Denon amp. I think it's the 2200, I think that is, which is all set up for Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, and I think it can handle all the 4K processing and all that kind of stuff. I would need to buy a new 4K player for upstairs, and I love my Panasonic Blu-ray player I've got upstairs, multi-region, beautiful picture, so I don't really want to get rid of that yet. If I replace it upstairs, I'll probably replace it with the UB900. And I know 4K isn't region locked, is it? So all 4K titles, or mostly all 4K titles, are region free. But I'd still like to have a region free player. The main thing about getting 4K in the back bedroom is the display, because I've got a projector. So it will mean spending 2 to 3 grand or more on a 4K projector at the moment, and I'm not prepared to do that. Besides, I love the setup in my back bedroom. I've got all the stuff I need. It's a fantastic image, fantastic sound, absolutely spectacular sound. And I've got 3D as well, so I'm really happy with the setup that I've got in my back bedroom. So if I don't upgrade that in the next couple of years, I don't really care. So I'm really happy with that setup. And I only decided to go for the 4K player for downstairs because, as I say, I've got the 4K TV and with the HDR. So I thought, get a cheap 4K player. We can start edging myself into 4K. And then we'll see how we go in the next couple of years. So anyway, so that's my 4K adventurous day. Well, part of it anyway. I'm now going to head off home because it's nearly 4 p.m. and it's going to start getting dark soon. It's stopped raining, as you can see. So that's really nice, thankfully. But it stopped raining and then it's going to get dark. So we can't do anything. But anyway, I'm going to go home. I've got a unboxing to do. And I'm going to show you a quick steelbook that came through the post as well. So that's the one that I'm going to unbox. But anyway, let's get off home and I'll show you what I've got delivered the other day. Hey everyone, so back home. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that came in the post. I had this come in the post yesterday with a nice little string bag. I decided that I wanted to get a bit more better light coming towards me, so I got a Pro LED little lamp that just goes behind the camera. Take it open. As you see, like that, and it has, you've got all the little dials and everything on the back. The only problem is I'm sending it back to Amazon. The reason being, there's no way to bloody power it. There's no battery included, and there's no power cable. There's no charger. £35 I spent on that, and in order to charge it, I've got to spend another £25 on a fucking power cord. So bollocks, no way. So that can go back. If it doesn't come with everything that you need to get started, don't want to know. The other thing that I had come, which was nice steelbook, which also came with a couple of chocky Kinders. So that's very good. And I don't know about these ones, but I think the Kinder Eggs, they're illegal in America, aren't they? I think you can probably serve 10 years or something. You can probably buy a gun, but you can't import a Kinder Egg. Anyway, this was from, I believe, his name is The Real Bum Bum, I think it is. And he's on digital, and he's on Blu-ray.com. And what I wanted was, because there's nothing available over here, and I had the digibook, Dunkirk. So it's a nice, nice, beautiful Dunkirk steelbook there. And look, Ultra HD. So this is the German one, 3-disc German one from Media Market. So I'm going to do an unboxing for this. Talking of 4K, it's been a while, but should we ask Alexa some shit, see if she knows anything about 4K?
Ask Alexa shit.
Alexa, what's 4K?
In Dover, it's 44 degrees with intermittent clouds. Tonight's forecast is more of the same, with a low
Alexa,
of
shut the
38.
fuck up! Alexa, what's high dynamic range?
High dynamic range is a dynamic range higher than what is considered to be standard dynamic range.
You think, Alexa, what's 4K Blu-ray?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. 4K resolution, also called 4K, refers to a horizontal screen display resolution in the order of 4,000 pixels.
Alexa, stop sticking DVDs up your arse and get into the fucking 21st century. Alexa, what is the disc capacity for a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray?
I think you're asking about flatulence. Flatulence, also called fart or flatus, is caused by intestinal gas, which is either swallowed with food or created during digestion. This gas contains methane, which leads to the odour.
That's not what I was asking, Alexa, but thanks for the information. I might need it later this week.
Ask Alexa shit.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of waffle there and my little 4K exploration today and the little visit to Lulu and Claire's. Don't forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be going to pick up my 4K player tomorrow after 2 o'clock, so I'll connect it up to the TV and see that everything's working in order. And I'm going to eat my little gift that was given to me, the Kinder chocolate that came with Dunkirk Steelbook, which I'll be unboxing that very soon. So until the next video, bye everyone. Oh, that's nice. It's got white stuff in it.